Welcome to Jurassic Park.
It's cool that the ride goes over, but it's a bit of a shame that they've done that.
Yeah. I suppose, so the ride here, like we said earlier, is like Galactica. So I suppose things could fall out of pockets and whatnot. Discovery Restaurant. So you got Discovery Restaurant down there. And then you got another restaurant here, Lost World Restaurant.
Any bag of those chocolate milkshakes there?
She wants a chocolate milkshake from Burgundy. That's our go-to, isn't it? When it's raining in Ireland, we're like, Burgundies, have a milkshake.
It is a very nice milkshake.
It's a very, very nice milkshake, yeah. So, the wait times here at Universal Studios Japan are... yeah, they're crazy. They're interesting, they're crazy. They're long, basically, is what we're trying to say. Everything is like a 120-minute wait.
Jurassic Park River Adventure being down is a big one, I think.
Well, Jurassic Park River Adventure is a people eater. You can fit like 25 or 30 people in a ride vehicle,
Yeah.
you know, so it gets through people like that. So having that gone...
I also, for us, it would be something that's a less of a wait, probably, that we could just do in between. Like, you have to prepare yourself for every ride here, because they're all big rides.
Yeah, they're all big rides and they're all like long wait, so you're like,
Yeah.
psych. I was going to single ride the Flying Dinosaur, but it's currently posted at a 60-minute wait for single rider. It's good that they actually post single rider waits, by the way, but we've got something booked in about 30 minutes, so it doesn't really, like, we haven't really got time to do that now. We're going to go out of this area for now, out of Jurassic Park, and we're going to go up to Production Central area.
So weird that the city's right there.
You can see the outside of the park. You can see the Flying Dinosaur. There we go, it's picking up speed. We've gone from Jurassic Park to San Francisco. How strange. How strange. And there is no ride here in San Francisco either, I don't think. It's the same, but it's different. Very odd. This whole area is a restaurant where Fast and Furious Supercharged kicks out, is a restaurant called the Dragon Pearl. And you got San Francisco snacks there with a hot dog. It'd be weird if you didn't have a hot dog in a theme park, right? Richter's Burger Company isn't there. You've got Happiness Cafe and Chez Alcatraz. No.
Wharf Cafe.
What? Oh.
Look, they've got that little bear crazy thing.
Okay, we got limited edition drinks. What have we got? Hami Kuma drink, which is cola and whipped cream 2 in 1. And then a Hami Kuma Soul drink, which is vanilla and salt, 2 become 1 bar. Interesting. Are we going to have either of these? Let's see if they've got anything else over here. They don't have any shark attack or ocean attack. There's no ocean attack here. What? Where's Murph? Where are you? We got one of the Hami Kuma drinks that Becky is currently finishing off, and we forgot to show you before we started to drink it. So anyway, here's a little picture of the drink before we drank it. And was it nice?
Yeah, it's got quite a lot to it. It's got like jelly at the bottom.
Got jelly, drink, the foam on the top.
Cream.
The foam, the cream is like marshmallow fluff thickness.
It's a nice flavour. It's like a Sprite cream soda almost.
Yeah.
With bubble gum maybe.
Yeah, it's really nice. What was it, 800 Japanese yen? It's like 450. Not too bad. Minion Park is just there at the end of San Francisco, transition to New York. Weird looking place. Very busy as well. We are going to go this way. We're still on the lookout for the show that we've got later.
What is this? Where's Spider-Man or what?
That used to be Spider-Man. Obviously it's Revenge of the Mummy over in Orlando. We're putting loads of these banners out for Halloween greeting, Pokémon Halloween greeting. So we got the Pokémon Jump In Halloween party here on the main stage in Gramercy Park. Yeah, we're going to jump in the queue for the viewing area.
Say hello to Jupiter! さあ、まずはジュピタの呪いのエネルギーを存分に味わっておきます。Pikachu, you are my
Alright, we're going to go in Detective Conan's 4D live show. I think it's currently posted at a 70-minute wait.
Tree Seaside Theatre. This is giving the Born Stuntacular vibes in here. But it's posted at a 70-minute wait, so let's see what it is when we get inside.
So we just watched the Pokemon Jump-In Halloween party in Gramercy Park. We saw the stage. The stage setup was like quite impressive actually.
Wow. There was no props really, it was just...
No, but I mean the
set.
stage itself was big and impressive.
The fact that they had it.
It's weird here because obviously you've got the stage in Orlando is like a big music stage that doesn't exist here. It's just show buildings where that stage is in Orlando. So they've had to put a stage in Gramercy Park, which is again weird in its own right. But what did you think of the Halloween party?
It was very Japanese, I thought.
It was very Japanese.
It was like J-pop vibes. Lots of jumping and dancing. It was alright. I don't think I really had much of a story. Although she did surprise me like little witchy poo.
Yeah. So we actually paid extra for that viewing area.
Would not do it again.
No. And I think that's not because the show was bad. It's just because it didn't resonate with us at all.
Yeah.
It was. I wanted to see the Pokemon. I saw the Pokemon, and then we were like, "Should we go?" And we're like, "There might be a big finale. It might not be." When we finally did get to go, we were like a couple of minutes too early, and they wouldn't let us go. They were like, "Nope, you got to stay there." So pretty weird, but like the Pokemon were good. Like they were really bouncy, interactive with the crowd, everything. But the actual show was just a bit meh for us. I'm sure for everybody else here. Well, we know for everybody else here because they were well into it, weren't they? There were people that were like, "We got our Pokemon! Look!" Showing the Pokemon on stage, their Pokemon plushies. But yeah, wouldn't pay to do it again at all. Well, probably wouldn't watch it again.
No,
to be honest, not even pay. Wouldn't watch it again. So yeah, now we're in the queue for Conan 4D live show. It's not Conan as in like Conan the Barbarian. I think it's like Conan as in anime or manga thing or something.
We're going to read about it in a second before we go in, because I'm guessing it'll be in Japanese.
Yeah, I won't be able to film in there. We actually already had that announcement. It's a very long wait, so we're not looking forward to this wait for something that we're not going to understand. We're sure we want to do this?
We want to do everything, don't we?
We want to do everything, yeah.
We want to try everything.
Wrong park. Wrong company. Picked up our 3D glasses and we're in the pre-show at the moment. We've got a few screens around us and we've got a little platform just up there in the centre as well. So I'm imagining something will happen up there. Yeah. We've got quite a few. We've got 4 screens. This whole thing's going to be in Japanese. We can't record it, but we'll let you know what we think at the end. So we can't actually record any of the show, but here is the stage and the set, and this is like the building. They used to do Terminator 3D in here, so this is the same size building roughly as the Born Stuntacular building. Detective Conan 4D live show. Bex, what did you think of that? Be honest.
I think actually the 3D wasn't too bad.
No, the 3D element was good.
There was no sets, there was no stunts. Just 2 girls fucking about.
Yeah.
There was actually, I felt like there was one man coming down from the ceiling.
Yeah, one man came down from the ceiling. That was the best part, I think, actually. And the screens actually like transformed from walls to screens. That was good effect. But the rest of it, I could never watch that again in my life and still be okay with it. It was just not great at all. We're actually going to go into Minion Park because I don't really want to do the Flying Dinosaur in the dark, and it's about to get dark. It's 95-minute wait at the moment, normal. So single rider will be 60, 65. But this is Minion Park.
They're right here.
This is actually quite nice. It's quite cool. Villains HQ, banana. This is a better, like, this is much better than Orlando. And Freeze Ray Sliders is there. Posted at a 60-minute wait, but I can't actually see a queue for it.
I'm sure there is.
Despicable Me, Minion Mayhem is at the back. Let's do Freeze Ray Sliders. Ride we've never done, so. Getting on, we are getting on Freeze Ray Sliders. It's just a little like merry-go-round thing, but we haven't done it before. It doesn't exist anywhere else, so we want to make sure that we get all of the rides done in this park that don't exist anywhere else. Which means we're going to leave Despicable Me Minion Mayhem, because it's just the same. Do you want to go in the front?
ご着席されたお客様よりお荷物を挟まないようにシートベルトを締めてください。またお背中側の荷物必ず足元に置いてください。
Despicable Me Minion Mayhem is obviously the headline attraction for this area. We just did Freeze Ray Sliders, but the facades here are absolutely incredible. Minions dangling from the buildings. The Bank of Evil there. It's actually got an ATM. Not a real ATM, but an ATM. This one here is quite cute, Puppy Love, but the puppy looks like it's about to kill you. You've got an amazing Minion fountain here in the middle. Hotel Banana has got no vacancies. Unfortunate. Minions dangling. Hotel Banana! Freeze Ray Sliders was actually, it was basically Alien Swirling Saucers, wasn't it? It wasn't,
Yeah.
I thought it was a merry-go-round or a carousel or something. A similar like carousel type thing. But yeah, Alien Swirling Saucers. It is freezing, and it is freezing for the first time as well. It hasn't been like this in Japan. I'm in shorts and t-shirt, severely regretting my decision.
Really hot. If you'd have bought a jumper, you would have regretted it earlier.
Yeah, it was absolutely baking. We're going to try and get into the Happiness Cafe here, but it looks like it is queuing. We came into the Happiness Cafe to get ourselves a drink, and we ended up with a drink and a dessert, because that's how you can buy it. You can't really buy drinks separately in here. So we went for this little unicorn thing. It looks cute because the horn is out of a ice cream cone, and then you've got like, it's strawberry flavoured. I think it's basically like a strawberry flavoured mousse panna cotta thing. And we got a fountain bev, and it was £4.87. The operations in here have been absolutely diabolical. It took us 30 minutes in total from coming through the door to sitting down and actually about to eat. You queue to order, just by doing mobile order.
Yeah.
But you can't pay on mobile, you have to pay at a counter. And then you queue for a table, and then you queue again
To go and get your food.
And when you ask somebody, they're like, "Oh, I'm sorry."
We're busy. It's busy.
It is busy.
You're busy
but
every day.
there's tables that are empty. You've got only one counter serving food rather than two. Sort it out. Like, you would not have this in a world-class theme park. This is supposed to be a world-class theme park. It's the third most visited theme park in the world, or fourth most.
But surely they know exactly how
They
busy
know
they're
it's
going to
busy.
be. Yeah.
So sort out the operations for it.
Especially when you only when we only have a dessert, just comes
Literally that.
straight out of the fridge and a cup. That's all they needed to hand over.
They could have handed that over at the till.
And they could have got rid of us. Easy,
Yeah.
quick. And now we're going to be taking up a table because they said make you choose your table or sit down at a table before you go up and queue to get your food. So you're then taking up a table for an
extended
extra
period of time.
20 minutes.
Yeah. So absolutely awful operations. An awful way to do it. We just wasted 30 minutes of our night when the operations and the queues in the park are terrible anyway.
Yeah.
It's not good. So. Guys, it's just turned into a Halloween Horror Nights video, so stick around for that. So, sorry for the very little warning there of the graphic content of the video. Didn't know it was going to turn into a Horror Nights video straight away there, but it is going to turn into a Horror Nights video because we're now in Halloween Horror Nights. There is no changeover of the park, it just happens. Oh, we've got Halloween food. A Dolce Churritos Tiramisu, mummy one, and a Boo hot dog here, which is chili meat and avocado dip. In a black bun as well. Looks like this part of San Francisco here is like treats and Halloween treats. Yeah, it just kind of, we just kind of came out of the Happiness Cafe and there was like a zombie demon thing going on there. This is absolute carnage here. I don't know, yeah, I don't know where Halloween Horror Nights is.
What's the scare maze? What's the show? What's the scare zone?
There is no structure, there is no layout. I think part of it is because we don't know the park too well, but I think they're about to put some things off because there's queues and queues of people just hanging around here.
Oh, that's for meeting the bears.
Oh, okay. What, the death and...
Oh, is that the party?
Hami Kumi's Shout It Out party showtime at 7:15. It's a special viewing entrance here. And then there'll be a party on the Pokémon stage that we were at earlier. I don't think they understand the concept of a scare zone here. A scare zone is a walk-through area where you get jump scared. Here it's just hordes of people crowded around a couple of actors. So I bought the jumper that I didn't like the colour of because I didn't have a lot of choice. There was nothing else that said Universal Studios Japan on it, and it's freezing. It is freezing now. Tomorrow though, it's going to be like 26 degrees and I'm not going to need it, which is annoying. There's a Chucky maze here. Oh, they got Halloween costume changing rooms with paid lockers. There's a Chucky maze, like a horror maze. So I think we're gonna get in the queue for that. It's like a 10-minute wait apparently. Smoking area, people are actually using it. That's one thing we haven't seen here in Japan is people smoking outside of the smoking area. at all. People are just like, okay, that's our area, we'll go in it. But yeah, we're going to the Chucky maze. What did you think? Chucky maze.
Really good, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah, really good. Really good.
We had to wear 3D glasses going through it.
And at the start, I was thinking, oh, this isn't very good because they weren't really doing anything for us. But then we got to a section where there was like neon paint.
Yep.
And it looked like it was coming off the wall.
It really did. Yeah, it really, really did. There was part, like, it was really disorientating. That's the point of it, right?
Yeah.
And you're like, sort of reaching your hand out, like, am I going to walk into that bit of paint or something? But they haven't just painted, like, dots on the wall or anything. They painted, like, X marks the spot and things like that. Stuff that's going to, like, sit down properly.
And it was really quite long, I thought.
Very long maze, yeah. Very long.
And they also separated you out. And they did a bit at the end where they separated you out, and it made it look like something had actually gone wrong. I mean, I don't know what they were saying. Maybe if you spoke Japanese, you wouldn't have felt like that. But I thought something had actually gone wrong.
It was like a weird bait and switch thing where they pushed a guy back the other way and made it seem as though he had like gone the wrong way. And then, next thing we knew, we were being herded into a corridor.
Yeah.
And we were jump scared, all of us, together in the corridor.
Yeah.
And it was great. It was really good. Much better than the Chucky maze.
And the queue has been long at some point. I think it's gone up to like 60 at one point, but nowhere near what it can be like at Orlando.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's much better. That was a much better maze, more fleshed out and more well-rounded than Chucky was over in
But that is because
Orlando.
they've got 2 mazes.
They do.
Well, that could, basically they've got 2 mazes, haven't they?
Yeah. So
They've
what?
got Chucky and Biohazard.
Yeah, what we're finding, right, is they're essentially trying to run Halloween Horror Nights here. We're just shuffling. We're in the queue for the next thing. They're essentially trying to run Halloween Horror Nights with a full park crowd.
Yeah, so you don't need a separate ticket. It just runs from the daytime.
Yeah. But what that means is you've got families with small children.
Yeah.
Which isn't an issue. I've not got a problem with families with small children most of the time. But
they also don't have anywhere else to go. They have to go through a scare zone to get out.
And the scare zones, right, think of what Magic Kingdom, think of what Universal Studios Florida, think what that's like during a parade, right? That is the kind of...
And then they've got all their ones trying to shepherd you past, like stand still or keep going.
Yeah,
it's
and
like,
that's the kind of crowd situation we're talking about on the paths.
Yeah.
Because there's too many people that aren't in queues for mazes, so they're in the scare zones, but they're not scare zones. They are people standing around with their phones like that to a scare actor.
And then they're doing like mini shows, like flash dance shows almost, like on these little stages, and then they're back down again and amongst the people, and they're crowding around the like cast member entrance and exit, where they know that they're all going to come out, go in on their shift change. So that area is really crowded, and we thought something was going to be happening, like a parade was going to be coming up, but it's literally just to get a good shot of them because they're going in and out the door.
Yeah.
It's just doesn't feel that it's not the same vibe.
It's not HHN.
No.
It's not HHN.
But they don't advertise it as that, do they?
They do.
They do.
Yeah, they do. When you have Halloween Horror Nights in Orlando, it's a lower capacity. Now, look, I know we've all complained in the theme park community that Halloween Horror Nights is too busy.
Yeah.
But this is busy.
Yeah.
And it's not busy in the mazes, it's busy out on the streets. Because people want to watch those scare
And there
zones.
aren't any mazes, because there are those 2 mazes.
Two
One of them you have to have a reservation
entry,
for, and the
which
other
is
one
free.
is open all day long. So you could have done that at any point in the day.
Next up, we're going to go and see Chainsaw Man 4D here at the 4D Cinema. This is in Production Central. It's part of Halloween Horror Nights offerings. Posted at a 20-minute wait. I think it's just a show. Glasses at the ready. Becky, you got your glasses ready? You're going to watch it in 3D? What about 4D?
So what I usually do is put this.
Yeah, just to see if it's actually in 3D.
No.
I actually do that. I was doing it through the Chucky maze. I was like, we're exiting through the screen. Just going past Gramercy Park at the moment. We're in like the New York area. It's really nice to see an entire clean facade there that isn't broken up by Jimmy Fallon, because nobody likes Jimmy Fallon.
The ride, not the person.
Yeah, exactly. The ride, not the person. Whilst I'm sad that Spider-Man is gone here, it's good to see that they've got like proper scrim up that makes it still look like New York. I'm interested to see what they do here. I think it's going to be Pokemon. If it is Pokemon, New York's a weird place for it, but it's like they don't have to then build a new area. But we're on our way through New York because we've got a return time for Biohazard. That's the next of the scare mazes here. One of 2 scare mazes. You got Chucky and Biohazard. That's basically it. You've got another scare zone here that we'll come back to in just a bit. Everything is branded up with this zombie dance. Everything. So all of the scare zones are that theme, and then it's zombies, it's tortured creatures, it's chainsaw gang, things like that. So it's a bit weird, but the entrance to Biohazard is located next to Louis. This is where the toilets are in New York, in Orlando. There are still toilets down here. It's just at the entrance to a HHM maze. Biohazard Night of Heroes.
その人たちから離れなさい。次から次へとキリがないわね。みんな、奴らに近づかないで。できるだけ離れて。
人で無茶なことをするんじゃない。
説教なら後でいくらでも聞くわ。
歓迎って感じじゃなさそうだな。泣けるぜ。
貸しにしてるか、レオン。あいつが来るわ。
みんな行けるか。
当然よ。
ああ、蹴りをつけよう。
こっちよ。さあ来なさい。みんな伏せて。
クリス、あいつを止める武器はないのか。アンブレラの施設なら何かあるはずだ。
見て、あそこに何かある。私に任せて。援護して。
お前の相手はこっちだ。また来るぞ。しんどいやつだ。
ジル、急いで。このレールガンを使う。もう少しだけ時間を稼いで。
よし、今がチャンスだ。みんな構えろ。撃て。
これでおしまいよ。終わったわ。
犠牲は少なくなかったかな。かもしれない。でも他のみんなを助けることができたんじゃないかな。そうだな。よし、ここから脱出する。ゲートはこっちだ。ついてきてくれ。
みんな怪我はない？大丈夫？さあ前へ進みましょう。
さあ、こっちだ。我々の仲間の指示で襲われたらどうなる。捨てたな。
周りに十分注意して。ゲストの皆さん、ゾンビが凶暴化してしまいました。周りに十分注意してください。
危険が迫っています。十分ゾンビに気をつけてください。噛みつかれたらゾンビ化し呪われてしまいます。
Hey guys, we are here. It's the next morning. We didn't get a chance to do wrap up of the day yesterday. It kind of ended a bit of a weird way, didn't it?
Yeah.
So after we finished Biohazard, we had a look. What did we do?
Went to the shop.
Went to the shop. I wanted to exchange my blue jumper that I bought because I wasn't satisfied by it.
And there was also a black one, wasn't there?
We found a black one, which we were told didn't exist.
Yeah.
In a different shop, so I wanted to exchange it for that. Anyway, sorted that out. It's a bit of a faff to do because they took the tag off for me. But credit where credit's due, they did do it in the end. The reason it was a bit of a faff there is just because we were fed up.
Yeah.
We were fed up by the end of the day.
We just didn't have a good day yesterday, did we?
No, it was...
It started okay, I think, when we were in Nintendo.
Yep.
And because that is the best land. I mean, we haven't been in all of them, but that is the best land. And it's like a next level theming there, really. And we didn't wait that long in the queues. Mm-hmm. So I think we were okay there. And then we had a sit down meal, and that was okay.
Yep.
Although we did have to wait longer than we would have liked that. But then we left Nintendo, and it all kind of went downhill from there.
Yeah, it was just wait after wait after wait. And we tried to not show, like, all the negative on the camera.
I think we're not saying that we won't wait, but what we would usually do is if we had a 60 or 70 minute wait something, we would do that ride, and then we would go and do a 10-15 minute wait so that we can then break it up, feel like we've done two things in an hour or 2 hours.
Yeah.
It's more psychological, isn't it?
Yeah, and this park just doesn't have those.
Doesn't have anything like that. All the small kids rides are still 40 minutes plus.
Yeah, I mean, freeze ray sliders we waited 40 minutes for.
Yeah.
And that's like a B ticket ride. Like, it's not a... I mean, you've done Aliens Funny Sources, but that's in Hollywood Studios. So again, Hollywood Studios is a similar vibe to this. This does have more.
Hollywood Studios has a lot of shows.
It does.
And you don't necessarily... Because some of the shows here, they give you a wait time rather than a show time. Mm-hmm. So we've then gone in, had to wait 70 minutes or 60 minutes to see the show. Whereas in Hollywood Studios, they say the next show is at this time, and then you just go for that time.
Yeah. Yeah, you can rock up like 30 minutes before.
Yeah.
Because of the crowds here, I don't even think that would be possible. Like, if they said, the show's at 3 o'clock, people would be there at 1:15.
And like most of those other shows in other parks always have like spare seats, but these ones didn't. Every seat was filled in the theatre. Yeah, the park struggles with the crowd. It really does. When we went past Waterworld, like, the shows are a few hours apart, so that's once again a really big people eating show that just isn't eating the people most of the day. The other thing, Jurassic Park River Adventure has been closed for an extended period. There were rumours that they were going to retheme it to Jurassic World, but from what I understand reading online, no work has taken place, and it's been closed for over a year so far. So, like, that is a huge people-eating ride, Jurassic Park River Adventure. And that is one of those rides that we could easily do a couple of times to break up the day. 20 minutes, half an hour wait.
Yeah, but it's not 20 minutes, half an hour wait if it's here, probably.
No, probably not.
And then the other one in the New York area is The Amazing Adventures of Spider-Man, which is a clone of the one in Islands of Adventure. Once again, that is a people-eating ride, because it just cycles and cycles and cycles. Whereas here, you've got the Flying Dinosaur, which is a roller coaster. You've got Hollywood Dream and Hollywood Dream Backdrop, I think it's called. Mm-hmm. Then you've got Demon Slayer. Those are essentially 3 coasters, or 4 if you're counting Backdrop. But coasters just don't eat the people in the same way that a dark ride does.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Islands, for instance. Velocicoaster always has an hour wait at least. Hagrid's has a 90-minute wait.
But Hagrid's has 7 cars on the track, or up to 7 cars.
Hagrid's had 7 cars, and it is trying to get through people as quick as possible. These guys...
And like Hagrid's is like a peak ride, right?
Yeah,
like
it's
like
top tier, right?
Yeah, but then we're waiting to 120 minutes for basically Rip Ride Rocket.
Yeah, well, Hollywood Dream the ride is essentially Rip Ride Rocket,
and it's a 120-minute wait all the time
with a different track. Yeah, it's not ideal at all. So it wasn't a great day. And then coupled with the fact that we went into, I did put a little bit of this rant into the video yesterday, was the Happiness Cafe where we went to get a drink because Becky, like, it was cold as well.
Yeah.
So we were like, we'd quite like to be inside for
just
20
sit
minutes.
Down, have a drink, and then go again. Yeah.
But that wasn't possible because it was, you queue in the main queue, you mobile order using a QR code, but you don't pay for that mobile order. You then queue for the till to pay for the mobile order at the till. Then you queue for a table, and Becky went and sat down at the table, but a lot of people don't. A lot of people will put their stuff on the table and then go and like do something else. But the do something else is going to collect your food.
Yeah.
So you've queued to get into the restaurant, you've then queued for a table in the restaurant, and then you've queued once again for your food, rather than like how they do it normally. You go in, you order, you wait for your food whilst potentially somebody's gone and found a table, and then you've cut out 10 minutes there, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
It just doesn't make sense. And then I went to guest services and they were just like, yeah, we'll make it better for your next visit. I'm like, you won't though, because my next visit's tomorrow.
And then after that, it's not. To be honest, if we were coming back to Japan, I wouldn't waste my time here.
I wouldn't. No.
I'd go back to Disney, but I wouldn't.
I'd probably like if we're. Yeah, I mean, I'd probably had an extra day at Disney.
Yeah.
Just to spite this, to be fair. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, we can't recommend this park in its current state, which is a shame because Super Nintendo World is absolutely gorgeous, but.
We haven't been to the one in Hollywood though, have we?
We haven't been to the one in Hollywood, so we can't compare.
No.
This is supposed to be a lot better than the one in Hollywood, and it's multi-leveled and stuff. Those stairs are hard though. But it looks good. Anyway, right. That's the end of that video. Sorry about the rant. It went on for a while there. But we wanted to give you like some honest thoughts on it, because we try to avoid like out and out negativity, but there wasn't a lot that we could really positively say about yesterday apart from Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
Because even the shows that we did watch that were nice to have a sit down just weren't great shows either. No. So
I enjoyed Jaws as well.
Oh, Jaws was good, yeah. Jaws was good.
Yeah.
Shining light.
Yeah.
Beacon of hope in a day of darkness. Yeah. So that's yesterday.
And Chucky.
Oh, Chucky. Yeah, Chucky was good.
Chucky was one of the best mazes.
It was one of the best mazes we've done, yeah. For sure.
Just really random that it was like the only one, and it was just like felt a bit out of place, didn't it?
Yeah, HHN is not HHN here.
No.
It's very weird. It's HHN in name only. But yeah, so that is the end of that video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. I'm sorry it's such a long video, or multiple videos even. If you have enjoyed the video and the honestness that is our trip to Universal Studios Japan for day one, do hit the thumbs up. Do appreciate it. It really helps us out a lot. It'd be great if you could hit the subscribe button, bell icon to be notified when we post all new videos. See you on the other side. Thanks.